my apologies in advance because I just wanted to do this video once and I wanted to do it right. I wanted to do like the ultimate guide to fair skin, the best products. So I actually have quite a few products sitting here in front of me because I didn't want to leave anything out and I didn't want to make this video again. So I thought let's just do all of the things that I really truly use for fair skin and absolutely love. This video is sponsored by Skillshare, so I consider myself to be a lifelong learner and I love learning about a range of different topics. I use Skillshare. I just completed a course on photography with your iPhone. I'm also looking at a branding course, but Skillshare has a ton of different videos from some really talented entrepreneurs and teachers. So if you guys are interested, Skillshare is giving the first 500 of my subscribers 2 months free of a premium membership. So their memberships are less than $10 a month annually, so I highly recommend that you guys check out this offer in the link in my description bar. Before we get into this video, I also wanted to tell you that you are beautiful. I feel like sometimes we don't think that we are beautiful. We feel like we need to do self-tanner. We feel like we need to change our fair skin. And you can definitely do that. You can do all of those things, but I want to tell you that you are beautiful whether or not you choose to do anything to your fair skin. And I feel like we need to hear that as fair skin girls because we can get a little bit self-conscious about how much we radiate outside of the sun with no tans. So, that said, we're going to get right into this video. I have a range of products to show you and I can't wait to share what some of my favorites are for working on fair skin clients and some that I think you guys are going to love. So whether you are a makeup artist or whether you are someone wanting to know how to do makeup for your fair skin, these are going to be the products that I recommend for you. Keep in mind that I do love clean and green beauty, so I do like to throw some clean and green beauty options in there wherever possible. I know not everyone is a fan of clean and green beauty, so I do try and keep that in mind as well, and I do want you to be able to find things at Sephora, so I do try and keep brands that are at Sephora or Ulta for you as well. Alright, so with that in mind, let's get right into the video. Let's start with concealer. My favorite concealer for fair skin is, this is such a good concealer in general, but the Tarte Shape Tape. It's so good, it's so full coverage. If you're someone who isn't going for a full coverage look, probably not for you. It's definitely medium full coverage, so if that's your look you're going for, this is awesome. But I do think underneath the eye, especially if you have fair skin, you can have a little bit of discoloration, maybe you have redness, maybe you have some darkness. You're probably going to want something a little bit more fuller coverage. Something that is good to keep in mind too is that when you have light skin, anything that is light is going to be brought forward. So when you have light skin, your skin is really emphasized. The texture on your skin is really emphasized. So it's important to do things like sunscreen, like AHAs, BHAs, acid things, enzyme things to really make your skin as flawless and as beautiful as possible before you're applying makeup. Because it's lighter, you will see a little bit more of the flaws, if you want to say, on your skin. So my favorite concealer is going to be the Tarte Shape Tape. They have a really good range for fair skin. That's why it's going to be one of my favorites for fair skin. They have some new shades that just launched. I think it's 8B and 12B, which are fair beige and very fair beige, and they are wonderful for fair skin. They just about go as light as you can go. But you know what, I have had some clients who are just so light that I actually have to add white to these shades. So if that's you, you might want to invest in an actual white concealer to add and to mix with other concealers just to make them even lighter for your fair skin. Alright, so next I'm going to mention a brow product, and this is actually from a girl local to Saskatchewan, the province where I'm from, and it is Nikki's Brow Box. So she has, oh my goodness! Okay, we're gonna do this again. So I also really like this brow product. This is from Nikki's Brow Box. So she has these, they are vegan organic brow. I want to say it's kind of like a cream to powder formula. So I really like this product. It goes on very light, so that's why I think it's really nice for fair skin. No matter what hair color you have, she has 4 different colors that she offers from this shade range as well. So I really like this. Because it is a cream to powder, you will still have to set it with a powder. I do have this one on my brows today, and I do use it in my artistry as well, and I think it's an awesome, awesome brow product. Okay, getting into foundations. So there's 2 foundations that I love for fair skin, and that is the Too Faced Born This Way, and that is the Charlotte Tilbury Light Wonder. So this one's awesome because it is a very light to medium coverage foundation. Really, really nice for light skin. They also have a pretty fair shade, which is number 1, fair. And then I also like the Too Faced Born This Way because of the shade range. They have really, really light light colors. So you guys remember that from Sephora and from Ulta, you can order foundations, and if the shade doesn't work for you, you can return them even if they're open, okay? So like light use, be respectful with this policy, but you can, you know, they want you to make sure that you have the right match for you, so you can buy, try, and then return if it doesn't work for you. This bronzer is wonderful for fair skin. This is the Lila B bronzer. This is the one in B Sunkissed. Is really, really nice because it adds that warmth, but it's not super, what I want to say, it's not going to be a really big contrast with your fair skin, which is exactly what you want. You want a little wash, a little dust of color, but nothing that's going to show up too orange on your fair skin, and this is going to be exactly that. I love it also because it has a bit of a sheen to it, so it's nice and glowy and it really gives you a nice look. So sticking with that theme of bronzers, I was sent this by Fenty Beauty, and I really like this shade. This is in India Sun, so it's really good for fair skin because it is so muted. It's a very muted color. Another reason it's good for people who are fair skin or people who are even new to makeup is that it actually goes on very light, very sheer of a product. So you really can build up this product quite a bit, which is exactly what you want when you have fair skin or when you're working on a client with fair skin. Is something that you can build and something that you're not going to go in and off the bat, it's going to be too contrasted with fair skin. So this is an awesome product for that. Next, I want to talk about a couple highlighters. So this highlighter is just broken, but it's wonderful and I have to talk about it for fair skin. This is the Fit Glow Beauty Mineral Blush in Highlight. So it says mineral blush, but it's a highlight. Absolutely beautiful. It's a very white highlight, which is why it's so good for fair skin. It really shows up very nice on camera. So I am a big fan of that product. I always recommend it. And it is clean beauty as well, which is an added bonus. Another highlight I like is this Fenty Beauty. This one is in Lightning Dust and Fire Crystal. So this highlight, beautiful for fair skin. It has those kind of pinky undertones, which typically when you have fair skin, you are going to have more of a pinky undertone. And it's very light as well. Sometimes it can be hard for us fair skin ladies to find a light enough highlight, so these two are going to be awesome and light enough for your skin. Next, I'm going to talk about a couple powdered products. So I really like the Charlotte Tilbury. This is the Airbrush Flawless Finish in shade 1. Very light, very beautiful for fair skin. One of my absolute go-tos for clients with fair skin. Really beautiful underneath the eye as well because it's very finely milled and pressed. So you're not going to get a lot of cake, a lot of buildup underneath the eyes. So very beautiful. Next, and I'm moving so quickly here because we have lots of products, but next I really love the Ethereal Light by Hourglass. So this is just almost a white, a very, very glowy sheer powder. So this is beautiful. It almost is like a highlight, but it kind of just gives you a radiance. So this is beautiful. I like to do it over top of a blush. If you have a matte blush or something and you want to kind of add some radiance to it. I also like to do this in any areas if you want to give yourself a glow on your beautiful fair skin, then you can do that with this. Okay, and now I'm going to talk about a blush that I love, and I love all of Charlotte Tilbury's products. Her products are absolutely beautiful, but this one is the Cheek to Chic, the Climax Blush. Beautiful, very kind of like pinky peachy tone, which I think is lovely on fair skin. It's actually not the sheerest of blushes, so you do have to maybe wipe a little bit of the product off before you go in, but it will look absolutely beautiful on all of your fair skin clients. I always reach for this one. It's a stunning blush, and I would say it's got a bit of radiance to it, but pretty matte for the most part. Okay, last two products I want to show you. This one is by the Look, L-U-K brand, and I'm just going to put it on because I always do this in my videos. But this one is a nice little sheer lipstick. Love this color. This one is in the color, oh gosh. This is their Lip Nourish in Nude Pink. This is absolutely stunning. I think everybody who's fair would love this color. It is beautiful, beautiful. Kind of a peachy pink, sheer, lip nourishing lipstick. So it's pretty pigmented. It's not like a full matte, full coverage matte lipstick or anything, but it's pretty pigmented and you're definitely going to get a nice wash of color. That is my full roundup of products for fair skin. I hope that this was helpful for you guys. If you have any other products for your fair skin that you love using, please leave them in the comments below. I know I personally would love to see and try those products. Also, if you have any requests for any future videos on fair skin, red hair, anything at all, I'm happy to do those those videos, and I would love your requests in the comments below. So thank you guys so much for watching, and don't forget, if you'd like to learn how to do your own makeup, or you are a makeup artist and you're wanting to up your artistry, upgrade your artistry, then you can check out the links in the description bar below to do that. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have an absolutely wonderful day.